I used to walk the streets alone, no one to call my own, a brother or a sister or a lover, till I found you. Together, walking life's highway, whatever the future will bring. Together, walking life's highway, whatever the future will bring. Forever, you'll be going my way, strolling along we will sing.
I don't suppose he's ever seen a wild rabbit. Yet there was a time when he helped us hunt our food, and we shared the kill with him. We made ideal partners. Still do.
I just would do anything for a dog, you know.
I prefer cats.
So do I.
They always seem to bite people.
I'm on your little nipper.
It's insisted.
A dog can be a dog. I know what a dog can be a dog.
I don't cry when they die.
Man and woman's faithful friend. Of course, it pays to be faithful if you can work things to suit yourself. Dogs aren't daft, you know. Oh, no, far from it. When they've learned to live in the totally unnatural world that we have created. The trouble is there's so much to learn, and who's going to teach you? Look, we'll forget about learning to walk in a civilized way if you like, but if you've only got a bit of string for a lead, then I bet you haven't got your name and address on your collar, have you?
What name? What address? What's that? Everybody knows me. I'm Timmy. I live around here.
Oh? And where do you think you're going? Are you taking him, or is he taking you?
Well, I don't think I'd have come down here on my own, you know.
No, I don't think you would have.
No. I mean, blimey.
Yes, darling. Still, he won't be a minute. Packet of cornflakes, bottle of sauce, and a tin of dog food.
Where's he gone?
He's gone to do a bit of shopping.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
He's gone to do a bit of shop.
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone to do a bit...
Look, I can't hear you. I can't hear. What? He's gone. He's gone.
Look, he's gone to do...
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
Oh, dear. And he's only gone to do a bit of shopping. Got everything? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. 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 Oh, do stop. Where do you think you're going, Hello, where do you think you're going, eh? Come here. Now, what are we going to do with you, eh? Well, it's a beautiful evening. The chimney stacks are still there. The exhaust pipes of the old Battersea power station. Find the power station, and you'll surely find the dog's home. It's been there much longer. Hello, somebody at the door? Yeah, well, when you get 18,000 dogs a year, there's always somebody at the door. Hello. You've brought him here, have you? Yeah. Well, he was lucky because he was picked up just around the corner. You did say 18,000, didn't you? I did say 18,000, yes. Right. First of all, your official papers. That's it. And you're stamped in. Now, the next thing you get is a decent collar.
What's happened? What's happened to me? What are they going to do?
Well, first of all, they're going to see just what sort of condition you're in. Yeah. Not bad. Pretty well looked after. And now you'll just have to wait and see. In the waiting block. And it has to be like this, For an organization to deal with 18,000 dogs a year, well, it has to be intensively organized. It's lock and key and a cage. There is no other reasonable way. So you'll just have to wait and see. Wait and see. The others will tell you their life stories, and you'll soon find out that you're not the only one. No consolation to you, I know, but every morning vans go out to police stations all over the London area, bringing in those who didn't know where they were, didn't know where they'd been, and hadn't the slightest idea of where they were going. Characteristics that no doubt applied to some of their owners as well. So let's have a look at some of last night's lost souls. Try not to worry. We're doing what we can. And since 1860, when the Dogs Home was founded, people have been doing what they can. Finding shelter and food for homeless dogs. Caring for dogs until their owners came and found them. And for those with no hope at all, putting them out of their misery painlessly and instantly. The registration and examination is exactly the same as that for little Timmy. Now, you'll all just have to wait with the others. There's nothing you can say that will help us trace your owners, is there?
No. Oh. No.
Oh. Nothing. You don't know who they are or where they are?
I do.
You do? Then what are you doing here?
Well, it's a long story. Well, I've always been interested in things, you know.
I know.
I mean, I do like to sort things out, you know, of course. But there's a lot of people don't understand that, you know.
Oh, I know. There's that blinking dog again. Get out. Go on. Get out of it.
Oh, dear. No, I haven't really done anything wrong, have I?
No, not really. That flipping dog, I've had just about enough of that. Pulling that blinking rubbish about all over the yard. People shouldn't be allowed to keep dogs in places like this. God.
Oh, dear, what have I done? What have I done? Please let me in. Please let me in. But they didn't hear me, you know.
I know. And that angry man was right on your heels.
Yeah, I was really upset. I mean, the last thing I wanted was trouble. Cool. Didn't he ever carry on?
Now, look here. This is your dog, isn't it? Well, I've had just about enough. Just about enough. Look, that's the second time this week I've caught him at the rubbish. Come and have a look at my yard. It's a disgrace. I mean, I can't keep it tidy with flipping animals pulling it all over the place. I shall report it. I shall report it.
Oh, dear. I know. He just couldn't stand the rows, you see. And you had to go. That's right. They bought me when they was on holiday in the West Country. I was only a bit of a pup then. Pity I growed up so big, isn't it?
So what's going to happen to you?
Well, I'm for sale.
For sale? Oh, yes. You're what is called a gift to home. Many unwanted dogs are brought in as a gift to home, where they're cared for and then offered for sale. And of course, all dogs, if they're fit and well, are let out for exercise every day. Some very strange little characters fetch up here. This little pet has won the hearts of everyone here, and that takes a bit of doing, and seems to have the run of the place. A proper little gift to the home. There are, of course, other gifts to the home, gifts of money, and they're commemorated by suitable little plaques. And there's ample room for lots more plaques. Without them, things would be even more difficult. Sometimes, one little difficulty is quadrupled overnight. Puppies. So expectant mothers and mothers with pups have separate quarters. And so, of course, have they. You can't really devote all attention to the dog and ignore the cat, can you? We know that the cat is often better able to look after itself than the dog, but there are still thousands of cats tossed out into the world to get on and find a living on their own. A lot of them finish up here. cats and dogs. Down in Battersea, it seems sometimes as though it's raining cats and dogs. They come falling out of the blue without identity or visible means of support. Helpless, quite helpless. Well, we can feed them, give them a clean, dry bed with an infrared lamp to keep them warm. But how can you possibly replace the affection that once coddled this dear old boy? What happened?
Well, you know, I don't really know. I went out with Ronnie in the car, you know.
Ronnie? Who's Ronnie?
Oh, Ronnie was the Colonel's nephew, you know.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. Every day he brought me along here for a bit of a run and that, you know.
I know. Every day?
Well, yes, every day for 3 weeks.
Why 3 weeks?
Well, the Colonel died 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I see.
Yes, and he left everything to Ronnie.
And you, of course.
Oh, yes. A request that I should be well looked after. Yes, well, as I say, he brought me here every day for 3 weeks, and then somehow or other, his car was gone. I mean, I waited. Well, Ronnie would be back in a minute, you know. He always just sat in the car. A first-class fellow, Ronnie. I looked at all the cars. I didn't know what to do, and I waited, but, you know, all cars look alike to me.
Yeah. And so you decided to find your own way home?
My own way home? Good heavens, man. The Colonel and I lived in Leicester. You see, I'd come here every day by car. There was no scent to pick up anywhere. Not a sniff, not a whiffle I knew.
Oh, dear.
Quite shattering, you know. To know no one. I knew no one, my own sort, if you know what I mean.
What did you do?
What did I do? Well, I mean, I just pushed off and hoped. I say, there are some dreadful places about, aren't there?
Oh, yes, I know.
Oh, dear me. It wasn't a bit like this where the Colonel lived.
No, I don't suppose it was.
No. I couldn't believe it was happening to me.
Mm. And you had to sleep rough, of course.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was terrible.
And you hadn't the vaguest idea where you were?
No.
How long did you live like this?
Oh, I don't know. It seemed an eternity. And then one day, I heard some voices, and I went over. Well, I was frightfully hungry then. Oh, it was terrible. I'd never known such behavior.
No, they didn't want you. They'd got dogs of their own. They just didn't want any trouble.
Trouble? I don't give trouble, but by jingle did I get out of the way. And then I thought I saw Ronnie's car.
But it wasn't Ronnie's car.
No, I thought it was Ronnie's car. I was desperate. I didn't want to be left alone anymore. And I went after it across the road.
You were lucky to get away with just a nasty cut.
I know. It was a relief, really. I must say, everyone here at the Dogs Home Clinic has been more than kind. More than kind.
A vet visits here several times a week to attend to the inmates and to the outpatients. No charge is made to those who really cannot afford to have their pets treated.
Well, perhaps Ronnie will come one day and take me home.
Well, I wouldn't bank on it, but someone might. After all, you're a very well-behaved and extremely good-looking old boy.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Well, you never know. After all, every year, 3,000 dogs are claimed by their owners here, and 6,000 are sold. And you want this one, right? He's yours. But don't forget, we can't change him once you've got him. Well, that's reasonable. Since 1860, when the home was founded, nearly 2.5 million dogs have been handled. It's a pity we can't get things right, but we can't. Far more dogs are unwanted here than are wanted. That's not true. That's It's not true. I don't believe it. It is, I'm afraid. Yes, well, we like the pudding, don't we? Only a nominal sale price is made for a dog. There's no one to vouch for his good character, and of course some breeds are more expensive than others. And as they came in, so do they go out. A medical examination for every animal. Oh, so you got one, did you? Yeah, well, they'll grow up together, won't they? Yeah. Oh, yes. There's much happiness at this end of the Valley of Sorrow. Something you've always wanted. Well, look after him. He's your responsibility now. Your responsibility. Oh, yes. What happened to the one you were responsible for? Well, better ask over there. Don't be frightened. There's quite a lot like you come in looking for their dogs. You've lost a dog, haven't you? Well, come on then. The sooner you find him, the better. There we are. That's it. Now, let's see if we can find him. When did you lose him? When? Now, that's important. In the early days of the home, a dog was kept for 3 days before becoming the property of the home. It could then decide what happened to the dog. Queen Victoria extended it to 5 days. And then in 1906, it became 7 days. So, when did you lose him? 3 days ago. Well, if he's been brought in here, he's here. It all depends. No. No. Oh, please let him be in here. Please let him be in here. No. No. Hey, I'm here. Hey, I'm here. No. Hey, I'm here. Hey. Oh. Go on. Bring him out. Take him home. Well, he's one of the 3,000 owners that found and claimed their dogs here last year. There we are. He was lost, and he's found. All that remains are the formalities. There we are. We must sign there. That's it. And if you don't mind, we'll want some of your pocket money. There's the fee for keeping your dog. That's it. And, now let's see, you'll need a lead, won't you? That's right. No more of that bit of string lark. A proper lead and collar. There. You'll never let that happen again, will you? Of course not. You've learned quite a bit in the last 3 days, haven't you? Both of you. So get his name and address put on his collar. It'll save so much suffering, you know, for everybody.
I used to walk the streets alone, no one to call my own. Didn't have nobody to care for, not a mother, friend or brother, not a sister or a lover, till I found you.